whole squad on that real. Yeah. The other night, lavishly told me that I'm already.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. Tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Golden State Warriors. A terrific underdog win in that last game. They're feeling good, looking to keep it up tonight. The wear and tear their bodies go through.
Well, a lot of times when you're mentally or physically tired, you could sit there and all of a sudden you misquote things, you missay things. Here on the analyst.
Being on some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills, and I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. I been Steph Curry with the shot, been with the sauce, Chef Curry with the pop, boy. 360 with the wrist, boy. 0 to 100 real quick, real quick, real quick.
Welcome, everyone, to the Golden State, Oakland, California, the home of the Warriors as they prepare for an Eastern Conference opponent right here. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Look at Philadelphia. A great start of the season for them, playing very well so far.
And for Philadelphia, of all the storylines this young season, their success may be the most surprising. This was not a team that was expected to make this much of a splash.
Hey, I wish I could say I saw it coming, but the truth is there was no way to see it coming. Nothing about this team indicated they'd be where they are now.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Okafor. Thompson is out there with Ramon Sessions. Then there's Grant, and it's Holmes in at the 4 spot. And Thompson kicks to Sessions. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside, and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Outside Curry. Kicks to Barnes. Bogut with a screen on Grant. Here's Curry with the 3. Good. Curry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Rebounded by Bogut.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense, active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
Curry passes to Green. Bogut kicks to Barnes. Now the dish to Curry. Screen by Bogut. Shot clock at 6. At the elbow, Green. Puts up the baby hook, and that one's good.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Okafor, and he uses the glass on the layup. Okafor's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, Merry Christmas. That was a freebie.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
I was able to catch up with the head coach for Philadelphia. He talked about the impact of opposing big man Andrew Bogut, saying there just aren't that many 7-footers with his kind of game. A great interior defender first and foremost. We can't get tunnel vision when we attack the rim. He's got size and strength, and we can't allow him to bully us for offensive rebounds. Let's see if they can keep Bogut from having a big game, guys.
Thank you, Doris. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Now here's Sessions. 17 points for him last game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
Yeah, not to mention the 4 big steals on the night, getting after it on both ends.
Now here's Curry. The feed to Green. From the line. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
Now here's Curry. Jahlil Okafor unable to get his last shot to go. 6 on the shot clock, and it's Stephen Curry with a three. Curry's got a couple of threes now in the first. The Warriors.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Holmes passes to Okafor, and it's sent back by Bogut. To the wing right side. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Okafor. They get a hand on it.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Green kicks to Thompson. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Hill, he's checked in for Bogut. Looney comes in for Green, and Ian Clark subbed in for Klay Thompson.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Outside Curry. And Embiid pulls it down.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Covington's shot is off.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
The three-point game, such a big part of the NBA. Let's see the best teams at it. The Warriors, number 1.
The threat of deep shooting makes everything easier offensively. They've been incredibly accurate from long range.
Brandon Rush, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against Houston.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
Covington dishes to Noel. Hill gets the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Curry. Again, Curry missing.
Boy, he shredded the D with the patented crossover, but just couldn't convert.
Covington, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
The 76ers trail by 3. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
You know what? They just are in a funk right now offensively. A good time to maybe come up with a play to get them a good look.
Well, most coaches, usually have a go-to speech or tactic that they can use when they need it most. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You take a look at the 76ers. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And checking out Cleveland, a half game back.
And seeing where the 76ers are, they have performed above and beyond expectations thus far. As good as they've been, is it fair to wonder just how long they can keep this up?
Of course it is. I mean, I'll tell you this. They may have snuck up on some of their opponents here in the early season, but they're not sneaking up on anybody anymore. Teams will be ready for them.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. After the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the first. To the middle. To the right side. Clock at 6. Here's Looney. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Hill. That's his first foul of the game. And the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Yeah, a bit over-eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over-the-back foul every time.
He's off on the second. Warriors leading by 7. It's tipped. Here's the break. Here's Marshall. And he drops it in from the low post.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Warriors.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Just the start they're looking for in this game. Solid offensively through the first.
very crisp and sharp, not much stagnation at all on offense.
And so in the game for the 76ers, we've got Ramon Sessions. He's out there with Hollis Thompson. Grant is out there with Okafor. And it's Holmes in at the 4. Pass to Sessions. Lets it go with the 3. Offensive rebound. You know what?
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Thompson passes to Hill. Hill sets the screen for Thompson. At the elbow, Green. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. Second shot opportunity. He dishes it to Hill. Thompson outside. Outside, Green. And the Warriors miss again.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks. All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Andrew Bogut checked in for Jordan Hill. Warriors leading by 4. Clark kicks to Thompson. Bogut sets a screen for Thompson. Passes to Green. And now running up the court, Sessions pushing it up. They get it back. Grant, that's good.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
But phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
And Thompson kicks to Okafor. Here's Sessions. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And, guys, this is the first they're seeing of Philadelphia this year.
Yeah, and they swept this matchup the 2 times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
Yeah, exactly. An interconference matchup here. Not a lot of familiarity, but I wouldn't say they caught them off guard. There's a reason one team was in the playoffs and the other team was watching.
Grant, that's good.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
Clark dishes to Green. Down low. And Okafor with the block. And he's able to get it back. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Another shot. Here's Thompson. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Grant. The 76ers trail by 5. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Thompson in the corner. That falls. Great assist by Ramon Sessions. Sessions has got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Clark. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Back to Thompson. Green passes to Bogut. The drive by Green, and that one's good. Green's got his second bucket of the game to go.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Picked by Okafor. Now Sessions. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game, and he gets it to go. Here's Clark. Outside, Green. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Green's got 6 points. The 76ers trail by 5. And Philadelphia calls time here.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Green. Rush comes in for Barnes. And Curry subbed in for Ian Clark. Curry outside. And it's Noel with the rebound. 76ers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the 76ers coach as he addressed his team. If what he talked about is a true indication, the pick and roll is going to be their go-to play from now on. He sees that as being their best option offensively. He also wants to see a patient offense. Work for the shot, move the ball around, and as he told them, quote, if you don't see a good shot, find someone who does. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Curry kicks to Thompson. Outside Curry. 6 to shoot. Shoots it. Again, Golden State.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
The 76ers trail by 7. Guarded by Curry. And it's blocked by Curry. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
How about the feel and the awareness he had there, finding his teammate behind the defense on the break.
Guarded by Curry. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
What a pass by Marshall. That's outstanding teamwork.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. The Warriors making a switch here. Hill's checked in. Warriors leading by 7. Outside Curry. 3-pointer. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Well, after that great first quarter from outside, he's cooled down here.
Marshall dishes to Noel. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. And rush kicks to Thompson. Outside for Curry. From deep. Another miss by Curry. The 76ers trail by 7. Guarded by Curry. And it's Noel missing. Warriors have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. And it's sent back by Hill. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. .34 seconds left here in the second. Let's go. Money from the wing. 7 points in the game. Warriors leading by 5. Outside Curry. Picked his pocket. It's 2-on-1. And he finished it off with the lay-in.
And with that speed, once he took off, the D just had no chance of getting back.
Well, I think they did the right thing. I mean, just give up the 2 points and move forward. Hey, discretion is the better part of valor.
And a pretty tightly.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny, the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be looking back at the game's first half. What a start it was for Stephen Curry. He had 16 points and 1 block. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think? And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
Some great play by Steph Curry tonight. 16 points, and those 4 3-pointers he's hit have helped him too.
No doubt, Clark. They'd be in a much different position this game if he wasn't knocking down those triples.
Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Curry in at the 1. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Curry against Sessions. The pass to Holmes. Misses off the left iron. Warriors leading by 5. And Thompson kicks to Bogut. Stolen by Grant. Thompson outside. Out to the right wing. And it's Grant in the corner. And it's sent back by Bogut. And so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Inside, shot clock at 5, and Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right. That was a good time to call a timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Thompson against Thompson. Thompson passes to Okafor. Clock at 6. Holmes, started by Green. They get it again. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Okafor.
That one goes down, but offensively, just 1 of 4 to start the third quarter.
Curry against Sessions. And Curry, here we go. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Sessions.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Warriors have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
2 shots.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Sessions against Curry. From the stripe. Sessions no good.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
And Green slams it in.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
And, guys, got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. You got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the 76ers coach as he addressed his team. He used the word patience several times in describing what he'd like to see from their offense. It's not a run-and-gun approach he wants from them. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
And thank you, Doris. And the wide-open shot from Green. It's good from long range. Green's got 11 points.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
To the paint, deflects the pass, and even 3-on-3 break. Thompson dishes to Grant. Back to Thompson. And nothing is falling for him right now.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Grant kicks to Thompson. Uncovered. Here's Holmes. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Curry passes to Green. Can't get it to go. Good D by Thompson. The 76ers trail by 13. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Feeds to Grant. Puts it up from 12. No luck. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Outside Curry. And that is good. Curry's got 22 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Sessions dishes to Thompson. Over to the left wing. Okafor gets the bucket. Okafor's got 4 this quarter. And here's Golden State. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Outside Curry. The tray. Curry with another miss. The 76ers trail by 13. Pass to Holmes. He kicks it to Sessions. Thompson against Curry. Dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Curry with another miss.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a three yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Pass to Holmes. And Curry with the clear path to the hoop. Finish off the break. Curry's got 24 points. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
Inside. There's 45 seconds left in the third. The screen from Thompson. And there's a whistle. That goes on Ian Clark. That is his first foul of the game. Different look here for the Warriors. Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Bogut. Looney comes in for Green. Brandon Rush, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. It's Thompson in for Ian Clark. And Marshall kicks to Covington. Embiid. Here's Noel. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. The 76ers have shot less than 50% at the free throw line today, hitting just 3 of 7. And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Covington.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Dishes it to Rush. Back to Curry. From 10 feet out, and that's off the glass and in. Curry's got 26.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Oracle Arena, let's keep it going for your Warriors girls.
Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. The 76ers trail by 9. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the 76ers. The lengthy duo of Noel and Embiid down low. Then it's Robert Covington. Then it's Kendall Marshall. And it's sent back by Hill. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. The 76ers shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. And the 76ers call time here.
Yeah, just frustrated by their lack of production offensively, and I can't blame them. I mean, they're getting the looks, but the shots just aren't falling.
Yeah, and the slump that they're having shooting the ball can take its toll on you if you're not mentally strong. So I like this time out here to try to get those guys reset and refocused.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the 76ers coach as he addressed his team. He told them that they simply have to step up, saying if we don't make a move now, it's going to be too late. Give them everything you've got. Kevin?
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Timeout called the Warriors.
You know, obviously, you know, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you played and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, you know, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Outside Curry. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Curry's got 13 points here in the second half alone. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Warriors leading by 8. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Barnes, he's checked in for Brandon Rush.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Here's Okafor. Carries it down low.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Curry against Sessions. And Curry, here we go. That drops.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
The 76ers trail by 11. Sessions with it. From the high post. Warriors with the rebound. Hill's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Trying to find Green. He's got it now. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Green. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Here's Sessions. It's on target from the high post.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
On the wing, Green. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. And he goes in for the dunk.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Curry against Sessions. Inside, 11 feet away. No good. Hill with some nice D.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Here's Curry. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The first one falls.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Golden State. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Sessions against Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Okafor with the screen on Curry. No one near Sessions as he lets it fly. And he overshot that one, missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
The 76ers trail by 15. Out to the wing. Grant gets a wide-open look. Thompson with the rebound.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Curry passes to Barnes. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 17.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
And Philadelphia calls time here. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He just continues to light them up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his points.
The 76ers trail by 17. Sessions dishes to Thompson. Pass to Okafor. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It's on Andrew Bogut.
Really an extraordinary game for Okafor. 12 points. And he has been the definition of a thief with all those steals.
And Clark, defensively, he has played this game just so intelligently. I mean, he hasn't let them get away with any loose passes or sloppy ball handling.
Warriors leading by 15. Right side Curry. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Okafor's got 4 rebounds in this game. Sessions with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Barnes against Grant. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Kept alive, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
This is as good as it gets from the charity strike here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
The 76ers trail by 14. And Sessions kicks to Okafor. To the left wing. He feeds it to Sessions. Back to Okafor. Just 5 to shoot. The shot's good. Sessions making the play. Sessions has got 5 assists tonight. Timeout called the Warriors. They're in front by 12. 1:29 left in the fourth. .129 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Curry with the 3. Cannot hit. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Grant, right side. And he just hasn't been able to get it going. Warriors leading by 12. Out to Thompson. Curry wide open. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Curry's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Warriors.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Warriors.
Clark, the differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
They made the defense adjust by moving the ball like that, and there was no answer for it.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Yeah, and Greg, when it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Stephen Curry. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand. I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Thompson, left side. Unloads. Offline. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of two.
Congratulations on this win tonight, Stephen, and tell us a little bit about the driving philosophy behind how this team strives to be the most cohesive unit possible.
To me, it's a commitment. And we know that that's going to put us in good position to win every single night, is if we bring the effort, multiple efforts at each possession, where you might get beat, but you got to get back in the play. If God's going to help you, you help him. We care about each other, so we want to make sure that nobody's left out to dry, and I think that's a big factor. And we're just relentless on defensive end.
Congratulations, Steph. Great job, guys. Over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by. Guys, take it away.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor. And Kenny, you had some words earlier while the game was going on. What do you think?
He accounted for more than half of their points. An amazing output. When there was a bucket they absolutely had to have, he was the guy they went to. Now, that's an awful lot for one player, but he did not let them down.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow. You get jealous, and he feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. The fans are filling the seats in San Antonio, the site of our broadcast, and where the Spurs will be going up against the Golden State Warriors. A good roll continuing right now for the Warriors. They've won 8 of their last 10, looking really strong. They've got to be pleased. Guys, let's dig into some of the players who might be, less known to the viewers and talk about some of the more underrated players in the league. Who would be your picks? Underrated guys, Kenny?
I like Paul Millsap. I think he's underrated. I think his value to the team. There's a bunch of guys on that Atlanta team that's underrated. Teague and Millsap. Markieff Morris up in Phoenix, man. A lot of people, because the Suns aren't in the playoffs, they don't get the opportunity to see how good a player he is. And, Shaq, who do you think?
Well, I'm going to go with my underrated starting five, Ernie. At the point, I'm going to go with Isaiah Thomas.
Ooh,
At the 2, I got Goran Dragic.
Wow.
At 3, Kawhi Leonard.
Wow.
4, Draymond Green.
Okay.
And 5, my guy, DeMarcus Big Cuz
How
Cousins.
can he be underrated? He made the All-Star team.
And how can Kawhi Leonard be
By
underrated
default.
when he was a final?
On the road and hungry for a win against a Western Conference rival, the Golden State Warriors. We're ready for this thing to get started. We've got an action-packed Saturday night of NBA action for you. Thanks for joining us. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Just a single game here at home. After this one, it's back on the road for the Spurs. They're one of the most dangerous teams in the NBA right now. No question, they've won 7 of their last 8.
I guarantee you what, guys, the adrenaline is already flowing on both sides. A rivalry matchup like this means a little more to the players than just any other game.
And not just the players, Greg. How about the fans, too? I mean, they get into this thing as well. We've got an electric atmosphere in here, just like it always is when these two teams square off. It should be a good one, and I'm glad to be right in the middle of it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And Golden State looking at who they've got. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Barnes in at the 3. Curry, good.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Parker's shot is off.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Bogut kicks to Thompson. Ginobili against Green. The 10-footer. Curry can't get it to go. On defense, Golden State. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Proficient in that game at the offensive end of the floor. I mean, their passing was dynamic and their shot selection was superb.
You do those two things hand in hand, Greg, you know the result. You move the ball like they did and take smart, good shots, you're coming away with a lot of wins.
The Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Thompson outside. Back to Curry. Got a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Just 5 on the clock. There's Green with the 3. That's good. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
Here's Parker, and Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Aldridge against Green. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And it goes on Draymond Green. The Spurs shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And as a team, they're down around 72% for the season.
And you know their performance at the line. It's definitely dropped off. Not the trend they were looking for.
Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Green. Here's Hill. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
San Antonio trailing here. Parker with it. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Rockets in Houston. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he's at 73% this year at the foul line. Adequate, but not spectacular.
And Parker drops them both. The Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Curry kicks to Hill. Hill, a screen on Ginobili. Thompson passes to Hill. To the wing right side. And here's Barnes for 3. No good. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, major problems at the charity stripe in that game. They just could not convert their free throws.
And that makes it hard to win, especially on the road. You get a chorus of about 20,000 yelling at you every time you put one off the rim. Boy, that's got to wear on you.
Curry dishes to Bogut. And Thompson kicks to Hill. Here's Curry with the 3. Shot is off. Spurs leading by 3. Here's the break. Ariza no luck. Golden State's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And here is Curry. Picked up 39 points in their last one against Philadelphia.
Yeah, and talk about his scoring. I mean, Kevin, with the defense trying to pressure him, he did a good job of getting them to overcommit and getting himself to the line.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, Greg Popovich and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He talked about the impact of opposing big man Andrew Bogut, saying there just aren't that many 7-footers with his kind of game. A great interior defender first and foremost. We can't get tunnel vision when we attack the rim. He's got size and strength, and we can't allow him to bully us for offensive rebounds. Let's see if they can keep Bogut from having a big game, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks. Curry's shot is good.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
Now here's Parker. He has 5. Fires from 18. Hill pulls it in.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss.
Here's Ariza. Here's Aldridge. Can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Hill. The Warriors have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Thompson passes to Curry. From deep. Here's Hill. Soft touch off the glass. Hill's got his second bucket tonight.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Bogut. Rush comes in for Harrison Barnes. And Ian Clark subbed in for Klay Thompson. And Duncan throws it down.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Here's Curry following the bucket by the Spurs. Hill passes to Looney, just 2 to shoot. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Looney's got his first points in this one. Parker against Curry. Parker kicks to Duncan. And it's good on the assist by Parker.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
But he recovers it. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Curry with the 3. Warriors the rebound.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Anderson dishes to Parker. And he converts the layup. Parker's got 7 points.
This has been a thriller. You cannot say enough about the way these two teams have competed.
All indications, Greg, are that this game is going down to the wire. I mean, I'd be surprised, actually.
And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. It's the Spurs up 1. Live from the AT&T Center in...
My first 3-4 years, it was tough.
Even though it seems like that was a very long time ago now, to hear Tony Parker talk about it now still sounds very fresh to him.
Did he acknowledge, Kevin, that he cried?
It sounds like it, yeah.
The game made him cry. That's one of the things fans forget about with professional athletes. No matter how successful they get, players never forget that pain and frustration or those other emotions they've gone through to help get them to where they are.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
You know, it's been a great display of team basketball here thus far.
5 guys, 5 fingers working as one. Just beautiful team basketball on display for these guys.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Ian Clark out there with Curry. Then there's Draymond Green. Then it's Hill. And it's Rush in at the small forward position. The Warriors shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Pass to Curry. Back to Barnes. Outside Hill. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Green. From the baseline. And the rebound goes to Duncan. The Spurs shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Anderson against Curry. Here's Splitter. Hill pulls it in. Hill's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The shot by Curry, no good.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
They get the rebound. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Thompson. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Thompson's got 5 now.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Anderson passes the splitter. San Antonio again missing. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ariza. While we have the chance, a look at our 2K leaderboard and the top shooting small forwards at the free throw line during the last month. 5th on the list, Harrison Barnes.
And knowing what I do about the guys on that list, I can tell you they've put a lot of long hours in the gym to get those percentages to where they are.
Well, you can't get those numbers without the work. And they've posted impressive numbers, and all of them are naturally gifted shooters, but you have to add to natural ability the work required to bring it to fruition.
LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for the Spurs. Ginobili comes in for Anderson. The Warriors also with a sub. Bogut's checked in right through the D for the layup. And the Warriors lead by 4.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
It's Ginobili with the drive to halt the run. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Warriors have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Poked away. It's stolen by Ariza. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And Ginobili wide open. He shoots. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Ginobili's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now Thompson. He has 5. And it's Green missing. Barnes against Ariza. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
So close.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Green with a screen on Ginobili. Right side Curry. Barnes gets to Green. Shot is off. Good D by Ariza.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Fades back. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
It goes down, but with no defender near him, no need to go to the fadeaway.
Outside Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. And stolen by Aldridge. And there's Ginobili. That's good on the assist by Mills. Now it's a 5-point Spurs lead. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers. You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in Oakland.
And the previous meeting was a win for them and a huge day for the bench. The reserves really stepped it up with their scoring.
Greg, we know how important it is when you can go to your reserves without much drop-off in production. It gives you a big advantage. I know they'd love to see that again tonight.
That is good. 9 points for Tony Parker.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Bogut in the corner. Passes it to Looney. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Aldridge with a screen on Thompson. Parker loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Parker's got the lead up to 5 now for the Spurs. Thompson outside. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Warriors have shot just 1 free throw early. 1 for 1 in the game. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
Not a typical trip to the line for him there. He had been knocking them down today.
Here's Mills. Misses off the right iron. Warriors trail by 5. Thompson passes to Looney. West with some nice D.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
And that one's good.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Here's Clark. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Thompson for 3, and that one's good.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
It's Parker with the drive. They get it back. And the basket by West. West has got his first basket of the night.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Looney passes to Thompson. Golden State moving it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game, his 2nd in this quarter.
Parker up top. He's covered by Thompson. Goes up on the high post. Parker with another miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And so it's a close.
Tony, you...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And an exhilarating first half, to be sure. Welcome back. I'm Ernie Johnson. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. The biggest lead of the quarter was only 3 points as they traded baskets back and forth. And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. It's been a clinic from Tony Parker.
How about the magic touch he had on display there in that first half in terms of finding his teammates? Just a plethora of assists.
Plethora, you're going deep into that dictionary of yours, man. It's not a common occurrence with this guy, though. Typically, he's more of a finisher, but that's not been the case in this one.
The timeless Parker and Manu are the 1 and the 2. Aldridge out there with Trevor Ariza. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Offensive rebound.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
It's Ariza on the wing. Kicks it to Parker. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. The Spurs have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. Warriors trail by 6. Outside Curry. From deep 3-point range, rebound San Antonio.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live it.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
For San Antonio, they haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. And the second free throw, good. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. For 3, and that one's good. Curry's got 13.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Greg, that's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Here's Parker, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. Curry's got 3 rebounds so far in the game, and Thompson throws it down.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Outside Aldridge. Parker kicks to Ginobili. Shoots. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. For San Antonio, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line. First one falls for it. And the Spurs making a change here. Duncan's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Hill's checked in. Warriors trail by 3. Here's Green. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And he makes both free throws. Here is Parker. 14 points for him. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Outside, Ginobili, offensive rebound. Warriors have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Green kicks to Curry. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Parker against Thompson. High post try. No good off the back of the rim.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Curry kicks to Hill. Curry against Ginobili. They now take the lead. And that's 15 points for Steph Curry.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Here's Duncan. Knocks down the 10-footer. Duncan's got 8 points. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put on.
I'm looking over there at Greg. He's enjoying every second of it, Clark.
Yeah.
Listen, the fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and it's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
A different look now for San Antonio. Splitter comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Mills in for Manu Ginobili. Ian Clark's checked in for Golden State. Parker outside. The dish to Mills. Off target from three-point range. Here's Golden State now. They're on a 12-3 run right now. And he gets it to go. And that's 17 points for Steph Curry.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
Splitter inside. He's guarded by Hill. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Tiago Splitter. Golden State's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
It's been a nice game here for Green. 10 points. He's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. West comes in for Splitter. And it's Anderson in for Trevor Ariza. And Golden State also making a change. Brandon Rush, he's checked in for Barnes. And the call will be against Tony Parker. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Curry attacking. The feed to Green. Back to Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. And it's Green missing.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
And he gets it to go. Anderson's got his second basket.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Outside Curry. There's the pass to Hill. No good. Great D that time from Duncan. Spurs have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Anderson got a piece of it. Here's Mills. Misses the layup.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Parker dishes to Mills. 1:43 left to play in the third. Picked by West. For the tie. It's rebounded by Golden State. Hill's got 5 rebounds tonight. Green kicks to Rush. Pass to Curry. And a fast break now for the Spurs.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Clark, the pass to Curry. Here's Clark. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Just 3 to shoot. Takes the 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Mills dishes to Anderson. 44 seconds left in the third. He nails it, and we'll tie it up. Anderson's got 4 points this quarter.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Here's Duncan. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. 10 points for Duncan. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put on.
Look over there, Greg. He's enjoying every second of it.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Listen, the fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Now, here's Parker. Off with the layup. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's the Spurs. They lead by 2. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. And we're set to start the action up here in the 4th quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. The Warriors trail. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. Bogut out there with Looney. And it's Clark in at the 1.
Wow, the fans are really getting their money's worth tonight. What an entertaining ball game.
Up to this point, Greg, it's been almost impossible to separate these teams. I think this one's going to be close all the way.
They get it back. Marjanovic, no good with the layup. The Warriors shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. And Thompson kicks to Bogut. Here's Looney. Thompson with it. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. He is a scorching 86%.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Aldridge a string. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Pulls from the top of the key. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. Aldridge has got the game tied up here for the Spurs. And here's Thompson. To the left wing. It's deflected and stolen by Aldridge. In the corner, it's Ginobili. Aldridge, wide open, he fires. It's Clark with the rebound. Here's Looney. Ariza covering. It's stolen by Ariza. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his third foul of the game. Curry's checked in for Golden State. San Antonio calls timeout. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup. And for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, Greg Popovich was just going over the plan with his team. He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want it. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Ariza kicks to Mills. Thompson against Ginobili. Here's Marjanovic. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. And the Spurs lead by 1.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Curry outside. And another 3 for Golden State.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
Right side Aldridge. Lots of room. No luck. So Golden State will take it the other way. Barnes passes to Curry. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Spurs trail by 4. Aldridge with a screen on Curry. Here's Mills, drilled from 11 feet out.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Curry dishes to Bogut. He kicks it to Barnes. Pass to Looney. Oh, that's blocked. Ariza against Curry. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Tony Parker's checked in for San Antonio. The Warriors also with a sub. Green, he's checked in for Looney. Off the screen. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Here's Marjanovic. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
This is when the defenders really have to protect the basket. You need to be in sync as a unit defensively.
Ariza kicks to Ginobili. Aldridge a screen. Ginobili attacking. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And the Warriors making a change here. Hill's checked in. And that one's good. And that's now 25 points for Steph Curry.
What a shot over the bigger defender. That could prove to be a massive bucket.
Greg does not get much tougher than that. Tough defense, high pressure situation, clutch play. I love it.
Here's Marjanovic. Green with the block. They retain possession. Ginobili. That's good. Warriors have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Curry against Parker. Outside Curry. And a wide open shot from Green. And another 3 for Golden State.
having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're down by 3. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He's been locked in from deep. They're giving him too much breathing room and definitely paying the price for it.
Here's Ariza. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 6 assists in the game. Warriors have gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive output. Dishes to Hill. .127 left to play in the final quarter. Thompson from long range. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Aldridge has got his 4th rebound in this one.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Parker's shot is off.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those playing.
Golden State moving the ball around. Back to Curry. From deep. Rebound by Parker. And the Spurs with possession to take the lead. And Curry pulls it down. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Feeds to Green. Three-pointer. And again, no good by Golden State. Clark, a critical possession right here.
Boy, Kevin, you can just feel the crowd on pins and needles right now.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. You got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
San Antonio calls timeout. They trail by 1. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
You know what? Enough time that they can run whatever play they're most comfortable with.
Definitely. They're in good shape here, in my opinion. Shot clock's off, but still enough time left on the game clock to really run your normal set here.
Parker outside to take the lead.
Good! Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're losing by 1. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
They can grab the win here if they knock down the shot. With under 2 seconds remaining, that's enough time to catch maybe one dribble and then get it up in the air. It's obviously a make-or-break situation.
And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as Clark, they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
Yep, and it might not be the way a coach would have drawn it up or wanted it to end, but these fans loved it.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Tim, in a game like tonight's that comes down to such a narrow margin of victory, are these types of games a galvanizing force which is good for the team?
Great to have a close game like this. It's good for us, good experience for us, good experience for our young guys. Obviously, we've been through a lot of battles, but it's great to have this team in this situation.
Well done, Tim. We appreciate it, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now we'll go to the studio with the award-winning Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan player of the game, LaMarcus Aldridge.
When LaMarcus Aldridge gets rolling, It's always going to be a tough night for the opposing team. He's about as complete as you can get on the low block. And there are very few power forwards in the NBA that can run the floor as well as he does. He's a franchise player, plain and simple. And they just couldn't come up with an answer for him tonight.
Boom, boom, boom. That's right, Ernie. Instruments. This guy was instrumental tonight in making sure they avoided a second straight loss. They needed somebody to step up tonight, and he was their guy.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
Yo, Green, look what happened when the game got sloppy. Introducing the Lone Ranger, Kimo Sabi. The horses were big, the 10-gallon tracks. The hood cowboys with the 10-gallon raps. Racking ACG boots and baseball caps. I agree, this ain't a simulation of the doo-doo. This is the shot said to get used to. Gangstar foundation to treat. We branched off, shine. I just waited our chance to blast off. Year rounds in possession of Black Poet, Nick Khalil, the NYGs. I'm making diamonds out of pressure. My pipes are intact. Don't believe me? Action pointing back to the track. These recordings be important and responsible for drama like Sarah Palin, Joe Biden, McCain, and Obama.
Man, listen, we be on a life or death mission. Get paid like tuition.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Golden State Warriors at their home, Oracle Arena. Well, for Golden State, these guys are playing good basketball with 7 wins in their last 10 games, and they like their chances tonight. And as we come up to the midway point of the season, Kenny, we're seeing some of the veterans who started slower now picking up the pace.
Well, I think early on, a lot of times, if you've been in the playoff for some veterans, the early going in the season is a little mundane. But then as you start seeing the light at the tunnel, they don't pace themselves anymore. And you want to make sure that you're in playoff position to make something special happen at the end of the year.
Excellent use of the word mundane, by the way. How about you, Shaq?
Well, Monday, experience told me when you need to go hard and when you need to pull back. You know, the best veterans will be there when it matters.
Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke reporting on the sideline. We'll see Oklahoma City facing the Golden State Warriors. And, of course, Andre Iguodala, he is still out of the lineup.
Kevin, he went down a few weeks back, but the good news, the flip side of that coin is that they're expecting him back shortly.
Yeah, the wait is almost over. Finally, he's going to be able to lace him up again.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Canner. McDaniels is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot. Dishes it to Westbrook. Cantor sets the pick for Westbrook. Ibaka, wide open, he fires. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Stolen by McDaniels. Hill against Westbrook. That's good.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Curry against Westbrook. From outside the arc. The shot by Curry, no good.
Yeah, early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
Ibaka outside. McDaniels kicks to Ibaka. Here's Cantor. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Oof, this guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, GA, he does not waste one of them.
And you know what? It's always going to be a powerhouse finish with him. We know that for sure.
And the basket by Hill.
And guys, I was a bit worried, but now we all know the rim doesn't have a lid on it.
Yeah, you could actually feel the tightness and tenseness with each miss. I'm actually glad to see they got that first one out of the way.
Let's send it out to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. Doris?
A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need to pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
Thanks, Doris.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Warriors trail by 5. Outside Curry. Puts up a 3. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Golden State's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. To the middle, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Durant. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. First in field goal percentage. And he's also got the second best three-point percentage in the league. An absolute dead-eye from beyond.
Yeah, and you're right. He's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot.
Now here's Thompson following the shot by Kevin Durant. Got that bucket in no time at all. Curry's got his first 3 points of the game.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
McDaniels passes to Cantor. Here's Westbrook. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. And another 3 for Golden State.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
Here's McDaniels. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. The shot's good from Cantor. And here are the Warriors now. They trail by 1. They're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Exactly. 2 top teams in the conference. They want to continue that success this season as they look long-term towards playoff seeding. Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Here's McDaniels. Screen by Ibaka. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now, here's Green. Really had troubles in the loss to Portland. Oh, trying for it. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Let's now take a look at some league leaders with the rundown of the best passing big men in the NBA over the past month. Third is Draymond Green.
It takes a tremendous feel for the game to be able to make the passes these big guys are capable of making out of the low post.
Man, it's so much fun to watch a big guy handling and orchestrating things from the lane. I mean, it causes so many problems when you've got a guy who can score down there, who also has vision and an excellent basketball IQ.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Hill. Rush comes in for Harrison Barnes. And Ian Clark subbed in for Klay Thompson. Durant with a wide open look. They get the rebound over Rush. And it's good off the back rim and in. 6 points for Kevin Durant.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
No, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Wants to get it to Westbrook, and does. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Curry. Green, no luck. Last outing for Golden State, it was a loss to the Trailblazers.
You know, but they were able to hang in there for most of that game. But at the end, you know, when it matters most in terms of what I call winning time, they just could not make the plays on either end of the floor.
Yeah, I like that term, winning time. But as you said, they didn't get run over, but just couldn't convert when they needed to in the end.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and you can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside.
And the Warriors making a change here. Barnes is checked in. Golden State moving it around. Outside, Green. Nailed from three-point land. Green's got a couple of threes now in the first of the Warriors. The Thunder leading by 4. There's 38 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Westbrook against Barbosa. Westbrook with the bucket.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Now here's Green. 8 points for him. There's the pass to Looney. Back to Green. Clock at 6. Releases. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. Playing smart offensively in the first half. No doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Oklahoma City out in front. They finish off the first quarter on a 14-5 run. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And Kevin Durant, always in the gym, always working to improve. We asked him where that inspiration and passion originated. Year-by-year improvements until he became the best player in the league and won an MVP. Now, the challenge, Greg, is to get back to that level after the injuries. Obviously, I think we all feel it is possible for him.
And you're absolutely right, Kevin. I mean, he's definitely proven in terms of the talent, the skill, and athleticism. What we find out now after dealing with the adversity is does he have the heart and drive and that competitive spirit to be considered still among the very best.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
And we've really seen them get out and establish a real nice rhythm offensively in this game.
Yeah, and they're finding ways to score multiple ways, playing well and sharing the ball. Just operating good at the offensive end.
Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. Hill is out there with Looney. And it's Clark in at the point. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
And it's blocked by Curry. Inside, here's Thompson. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
The kick out to Hill. Shoots the 3. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Hill. 9 points for Steph Curry.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Ibaka goes in. That's tipped. And here's the break. It's Curry outside. Shot is no good. So the Thunder will take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Warriors trail by 5. To the inside. And Durant sends it back. Payne with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Shots good by Durant.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today. Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually That, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
And in rush, he's checked in for the Warriors. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. McGarry's checked in. Now the feed to Rush. Here's Looney, and the layup's good off the glass. Looney's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, you're making things far too easy for him when you let him get it that deep.
I echo that, ditto. I mean, you've got to do your work early to try to keep him out of the post. Fight him a little bit. Keep him away from that spot he wants.
Boom, he chips it straight down.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
The Thunder leading by 3. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Payne kicks to Ibaka. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Ibaka's got 5 points so far.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And stolen by Payne. Rebound Hill. Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Golden State moving it around. Pass to Looney. Down low. Here's Curry. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Looney. Russell Westbrook's checked in for the Thunder. Here's Westbrook. He had 22 points in the win against Chicago.
Boy, was he physical. I mean, in that game, just drawing a lot of contact and getting himself to the line over and over.
Warriors trail by 4. Green with the ball. It's Ibaka picking him up. There's the dish to Rush. Pass to Green. Offline with his 3.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Golden State's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Kicks to Thompson. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And some changes here for the Warriors. Barbosa comes in for Thompson. And Ian Clark subbed in for Steph Curry. And then for Oklahoma City, Adams comes in for McGarry. And Ensign subbed in for Serge Ibaka.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
And the wide open shot from Green. The second chance effort. And Durant sends it back. It's deflected. Tries to save it. Second chance shot. That one a little long. Warriors trail by 6. Clark dishes to Green. Now here is Barbosa from outside the arc. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Westbrook's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts in a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Outside Durant, Henson with the screen. From downtown, and that one's good. And that's 17 points for Kevin Durant.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
And here we go. And finished off by Westbrook.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing. And right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
outside Green. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor. Two-for-one chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
32 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Westbrook passes to McDaniels. And it's sent back by Hill. And Rush kicks to Green. Lets it go with a 3. Leaps for it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. The Thunder leading by 8. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Durant. There's the 3. And that concludes.
Yes, Kevin, I'm...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the 2K Sports Half. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He ended up with... And that'll wrap up our halftime show. The third quarter set to go moments from now. We will be right...
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
So the Thunder 5 right now. Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Russell Westbrook out there with McDaniels. And it's Cantor in at the 5 spot.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories. Rebounds just being one of them.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Green with a screen on Westbrook. Curry dishes to Green. It's stolen by Ibaka. Here's McDaniels. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
The Thunder leading by 13. To the paint. It's tipped. It's stolen by Curry. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. And they're on the break. The shot by McDaniels, no good.
He has yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their part, but they need him to pick his game up.
Thompson with the bucket.
And he's showing us a little bit of everything now, taking a leaner with no one on him.
Thunder have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Payne's checked in. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Screen by Ibaka. Now, here's Cantor. He's guarded closely, and Durant gets it to go. The assist from Enes Kanter. And that's 20 points for Kevin Durant. And here's Green outside. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
There's the screen. Ibaka, the pass to Payne. There's a screen by Canner. Left side, Westbrook. From downtown, Kevin Durant again from deep. Durant's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Oklahoma City. Curry kicks to Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Green's got 6 in the quarter.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Feeds to Thompson. Barnes dishes to Curry. Green with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Green passes to Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Looney. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Payne kicks to Westbrook. At the elbow, it's Ibaka. And the shot is good. Ibaka's got 10 points.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
That was a good time to call a timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Brandon Rush, he's checked in for the Warriors. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. And let's take this moment to check out the point guards with the highest shooting percentage from the last 10 games. Number 1, Steph Curry.
And that percentage is what you'd expect to see from your big man. I mean, to get it from a guy who spends most of his time on the perimeter says a lot about his efficiency.
He has been absolutely deadly from the field, and that's because he's just as good at creating his own shots as he is at getting shots for his teammates. He knows how to find the open looks.
Screen by Ibaka. And Westbrook, here we go.
Here's where Oklahoma City sits in the NBA statistical standings right now. Tops in scoring, first in shooting percentage, and no team has been better than them at scoring on second chance opportunities. They do a great job pursuing missed shots, but more importantly, they convert a good percentage of them.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses. And I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
Adams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. McGarry comes in for Serge Ibaka. Outside Durant, the 3. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 6 assists here tonight.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Outside Curry. Looking to end the run. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5-for-11 night.
You know, they've got to be careful not to give a shooter of his caliber open looks like that. 1 or 2 of those are all it takes to really get him going.
Durant, no good. Warriors trail by 15. Here's Looney. Outside Curry. Down low. And Durant sends it back. It's Westbrook with the drive. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Westbrook's got 4 this quarter. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Oklahoma City.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And the Warriors with some changes. Hill, he's checked in for Looney. And Ian Clark subbed in for Klay Thompson. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. KJ McDaniels, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. Outside Curry. Shoots it up. And that's good for 2. Curry's got 16 points. The Thunder leading by 15. 1:04 left in the third. And here's Payne looking for his first basket still in this one. He kicks it to McDaniels. Puts up a 3. Warriors with the rebound. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Dishes it to Green. Got a piece of it. He feeds it to Clark. And the pass to Curry. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Westbrook's got 6 rebounds in the game. McDaniels passes to Westbrook. Out to the right wing. Here's McGarry. He's guarded by Hill. There's the pick. Payne dishes to McGarry. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. This is his first chance at the line tonight. And he knocks down the first one.
Mitch McGarry. 2.
No good on the second free throw. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Oklahoma City out in front, up by 16. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Warriors trail by 16. Barnes and Green are the forward set. Thompson is out there with Barbosa, and it's Hill in at the 5 down low. That's the Warriors 5. A shot by McDaniels, no good.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
And that one's good.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
And Durant, here we go. And he gets it to go. Durant's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Barnes kicks to Thompson. And rejection by McDaniels. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Henson.
Now into the lineup for the Thunder. Serge Ibaka.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Shots good by Durant.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And Westbrook gets it to go.
The defender was spinning around like an agitator in a washing machine after that crossover.
I think you're right. Looks a little bit dizzy after that one.
It's stolen by Ibaka. Here's McDaniels. Barnes grabs the miss.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Here's Westbrook. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Oh, quick hands on the steal, and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Curry's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. Warriors are gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Curry against Westbrook. Knocked away. Westbrook with the steal. Okay, time now for an injury report. For an update on Stephen Curry's injury, let's go to Doris Burke.
Kevin, the Warriors' head athletic trainer gave me an update. He told me that it doesn't look too serious. We're into the heart of the season now, and that's the last thing this team wanted to hear. That's going to make their winter just a little bit longer, guys.
All right, Doris, we will, of course, keep everyone updated as we find out more.
And you know what? He could have a long road ahead in terms of getting back on the court. But one thing we all know, he's never been shy of hard work.
No, he's not. I mean, he'll be doing everything he can to make it back as soon as possible.
Durant, the pass to McDaniels. Back to Durant. A baseline J, and the basket good. Durant's got 15 points in just the second half.
No hesitation. When he saw the space the D was giving him, that's 2.
Green with a screen for Curry. Clock at 4. Tries to snap the cold streak. Connects. The jumper drops.
Check out these handles. That's rush hour handle. Not midday, not early morning. That's rush hour handle. That nasty spin just froze the defender.
Here's Ibaka, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
That's what I like, a nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
My goodness, physicality personified right there. Able to just go up and finish over the biggest defender.
Here's Curry with the three. Another miss by Curry. Thunder have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Ibaka goes in. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Barnes kicks to Green. 11 feet away. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Green's got 21 in the game.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. But a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Ibaka sets the pick for Durant. Back to Kanter. The basket good off the assist from Durant. And that's now 8 points for Enes Kanter.
They've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
What handle? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan said to the team. He told his guys to be patient at the offensive end. Whatever we do, we cannot waste possessions with bad shot selection. Gentlemen, some late-game adjustments that could prove crucial in the game's closing moments. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, thanks. Westbrook against Curry. They double-team Curry. Hill kicks to Thompson. And the shot is good. Thompson's got 4 this quarter.
Some guys will try to overpower you at the rim, but he likes to elude you and trick you. He's got quickness and a soft touch.
Westbrook kicks to Ibaka. Thompson comes with a double team. Poked loose. Three-pointer. Again, the miss by Thompson. Oklahoma City leading by 21.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Thunder.
But they simply ran him off the court.
It was all about the transition game. Fast break points, the difference.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And at key points in this game, they stayed committed to their brand of basketball. That's why they'll be taking the front end of this 3-game season series against the Warriors.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Kevin Durant. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Westbrook against Curry. That 3 off the mark.
Even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down. I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. They're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Ibaka kicks to Westbrook. And the 3 ball is good.
And they've just done a great job of keeping this crowd out of the game. And we're getting closer to victory. The crowd's getting quieter.
And there's not a whole lot for them to be cheering about anymore. Their guys got it handed to them.
Durant in the corner. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And time now to go courtside as we send